Hello, I'm Orla Allen, medium, and here are your cards for today. So the first card we have is the Nine of Wands, and this talks about where we're closing a door in a work situation, where we're finished with something and we're going into a new phase with it. Now, this card would suggest that you've been having trouble or having problems with your work, where you've had a ridiculously heavy workload, where you're needing to lighten your load just a wee bit, and that's kind of what this card comes forward to say. So it's not saying that your work is going to get easier. It's not saying that your work's going to get lighter, but it's saying it's going to get a little easier on you, because instead of there being a big mountain to climb, you've got steps. So it's almost like there's more structure in place and more support in place than there has been recently, but your workload's still going to be quite heavy. The next card we have is the Father of Swords. Now, the Father of Swords talks about your problems and issues, and he talks about where he's knowledgeable and he knows what's going on and he has wisdom. So I feel like whatever problem or issue that's coming up for you at the moment, he's coming forward to say to you, do you know what? You've dealt with stuff like this before and you can deal with it again. You have the knowledge, you have the ability, trust your gut, you know exactly what to do. So although there is a problem or issue popping up, or it may have already popped up just recently, he's saying you've got what it takes and you know what to do, and you just need to get on with it and do it and fix it. So finally we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups talks about emotions, it talks about relationships, but it also talks about a new phase. So this could be where you have met somebody in the past, or you have a friend from the past who comes back into your life and suddenly you decide that you're going to be in a relationship with them. Or it could be where you're already in a relationship and you're moving into a new phase where things are different. Usually this is inspired by good communication. So what I would highly recommend, if you're already in a relationship, is to sit down with your partner and talk to them. And I mean really talk to them and let them know it's important that you want to be listened and you want to hear what they have to say. And I feel like this will bring forward a new phase in your relationship. So if you're struggling or you're having problems or issues with your partner, then very much sit down, communicate well with them, and make sure that they know how much you appreciate them and how much you want to be appreciated by them as well. I feel like you've got a very busy life. You can see there's an awful lot of strings leading from each cup. But do you know what? Everything's in balance, and what's going out is coming back in. So it's not like it's a one-sided relationship, but it's very important that you speak your truth and you're open and honest with the person and you get that back in return. Have an absolutely fabulous day, and I'll speak to you all again tomorrow.